Well, Aaron, thoughts on the big announcement today of the Western Intercollegiate being on Golf Channel for 18 hours of coverage. That's pretty awesome.
It's phenomenal. We could not be happier. I feel like I'm representing pretty much all parties involved. Obviously, I work for the Golf Channel, but I'm a former Spartan. I'm an alum of San Jose State. I'm an alum of the men's golf team. I'm an alum of winning the golf tournament that we're going to host. So I feel like I have a huge stake in this, and I'm just so proud of everybody involved for putting this together, getting this to happen, which was no small feat. John Kennedy did a phenomenal job. He's kind of been the tip of the spear the whole time for this thing, the head men's golf coach, and someone who is really close to me, and he's actually been my golf coach since I graduated San Jose State. Mm-hmm. So I could not be happier for the school, and I cannot wait for the Western Intercollegiate to get here in April. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, the tournament was last televised when you played.
Yeah,
when you beat Tiger.
Yeah.
What's your fondest memory of that win, that huge win? And where did that rank in your career?
It was definitely one of my I'd say top 2 collegiate wins, without a doubt.
Did it exceed any of your pro turnout showings?
No, I mean it's a different ballgame. When you win at Pebble Beach at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, that pretty much takes the cake, unless you won a major or a World Golf Championship or something to that effect. It's I forgot. I'm sorry.
Where did it rank in terms of your college career?
It was right up there. It was 1 or 2. I was lucky enough to win the Western Regional my senior year, which all the best teams in the West show up to that, and you've got to beat a really good field of U of A, ASU, UNLV, all those teams that were so very good when I played, and to win that individually was fantastic. But I think that. I think as far as that day itself, what that meant to me, to get it done the way I got it done at Pasatiempo on that Tuesday afternoon. The thing that sticks out in my mind, making 3 eagles that day, and I was not playing well to start, and I made an eagle on 6, and it turned my whole round around, and I made a couple birdies after that, and I started to claw my way back into the individual race, helped my team crawl back into the race for the team title, and then the back 9 was about as magical as it gets. So for me, I made a couple more eagles on the back 9 and ended up winning the tournament individually. So it was a pretty special day.
Heading in there, you knew it was nationally televised, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How did that change your hype, your focus at college? During school,
I was more
it just giddy, or was it nerves?
I was nervous. No, I was nervous.
Okay.
I had a lot of nerves. I was very nervous, and I think all the nerves happened for me always before the first tee shot, and then as soon as I hit that first tee shot, it's kind of like I'm doing my job now. I could get into the flow of the round, but before that, I was like a caged animal. I just, the anxiety and the nerves to get out there, to want to get going were palpable.
What do you think other current collegians are saying who are entered in this tournament? What has got to be going through their heads about this being televised?
Yeah, I think that they're going to see one of the hidden gems and phenomenal golf courses in all the world. I think collegiate golfers are different nowadays. I really do, than from when I played. I think that they're so well trained, they're so well taught today, and the equipment is as such where they're going to come with maybe different set of nerves. They're going to come there were certain players that I played with that came with, I'm coming to win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show that golf course. I feel like I was one of those guys that did that, even though I could get nervous at times. We all did. But I think so many more collegiate players come with that attitude nowadays, that this tournament is going to be highly sought after and highly fought for that week. And the winner that week is going to have to play some incredible golf around one of the greatest golf courses in the world to get it done, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
There's more than 300. I'm going to lowball it and say there's more. There's more than 300 college golf teams out there for Division I, easily, I'd imagine. And the fact that every year there's guys like you, Nick Watney, Aaron Wise, Tiger Woods. I mean, the list goes on into the dozens, really.
Yeah.
And you could go to this tournament, and there's a good chance that within the next couple of years, you're watching a PGA Tour, Web.com tour guy. Like
That's
5 of them.
That's a great point.
John Rahm, all those guys.
Exactly. So the great thing that the Golf Channel, I think, is doing, and that we're doing at Golf Channel, is we're introducing you to the stars of tomorrow early, and in an environment where you can get close to the player. Whereas you can still get close to them on the PGA Tour. Don't get me wrong; it's still more inviting on the PGA Tour, the Web Tour, than any other professional sport. You can get closer to the players than any other professional sport in the land. But in college golf, you can literally walk darn near down the fairways with the players to a certain extent, and you're going to see, Justin Suh and Colin Morikawa from Southern Cal and Cal, 2 of the best players in college golf individually right now, and a host of other fantastic players mainly from the West Coast, because this has always been a kind of a West Coast centric tournament, and it's going to be a lot of fun for the fans to come out to Pasatiempo and watch these young studs who are the top of those top ones. They're going to be on the PGA Tour in the coming years, so you might want to come out and watch how they play one of the best golf courses on the planet now while you still can, before you have to pay to get a ticket to watch them.
There you go. And your favorite hole at Posse?
My favorite hole is 14.
Okay.
And a lot of people say 16 because Alistair McKenzie calls it the greatest par 4 he ever designed. But for me, strategically, and the beauty and how the hole is, and it looks almost like a scene out of Narnia for me on 14 as you're looking